Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Set of downs for the offense. First down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Running with purpose. And he'll pick up the first down, stopping at 27.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the Trojans pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Look, I realize on any play call that's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it the first drive of the game, They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
First down here for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Freeman. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs, get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. The offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down play coming up. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab down the middle. It's Freeman. Tackle to the 35, good enough for a first down.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. He's going to hand this off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. On the run, it's Freeman. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And the ball is picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
The Trojans move into the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? And the Trojans line up with a 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Well, still plenty of work here to do now on 2nd down and goal. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Good enough for the 1st down to the 37.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
Three guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Now they'll run it on the toss. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's complete downfield. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Volunteers' offense is on the move now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the 1st half. For this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Catch made inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play.
This is why running the football is so important. Run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on second and goal. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. Here's the point after attempt.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. He's running out of time here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to pull it down and run. And they'll get him down that time.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
The short completion of the tight end. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking deep here. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they catch him? He's at the 50. Inside the 40. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing to pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll send the offense up to the 31.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Tackle made after a big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Here's that defense shifting again. Grab down the middle. It's Freeman. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field, get him the football on fourth down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Return to pick six. Touchdown, Fowles. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. USC offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Looking right, this one caught. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. defense not pressing this time. The ball is caught. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show...
On the junior gets home, making a sack there. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Trojans will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Handoff on a single back formation. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Convert here on 4th down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Volunteers will have to kick this away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The defense with more pre-snap movement. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. The Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores.
That's the end of our Tennessee.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Short connection to the tight end here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. No huddle now for the offense.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense in hurry-up mode. No press here. The defense backing away. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle, but first down. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And the Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans. And now to try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They're down now 14, 24-10. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it second and medium. As a design quarterback keeper. Fighting him off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Now here's the toss play. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Tennessee.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Trying to pick up the yardage with the jet sweep. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important 2nd down play coming up. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Boy, it's 3rd and forever. The defense sits back on what I would almost call like a prevent defense, trying to avoid the big play, and it nearly cost him. This running back picks up a lot of yards. Almost thought he might pick up the 1st down. We still do have a 4th down, but at least it's more manageable.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback looking to scramble. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
The offense going with the hurry-up.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Going for his running back. He makes the grab. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. And the Trojans trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. It's a QB run all the way. Hard running through a tackle. And he's finally tackled out the 2-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And it's a draw play. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. And they'll run the draw. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, SC.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, they cover an onside kick. You never know.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.